Good afternoon, and it's 19 days post operation or post thyroidectomy, and this is what's left. There's darkening, but I'm putting on creams and doing my maintenance medication. Get tired talking still, like this is in my voice, like this. The tone is not like it's just too low these days. Singing voice is not there yet, but with therapy, voice strengthening, I hope it will be back. I don't know if it's gonna be the same, but um yesterday was the last day of my P medicine. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's what my endocrinologist gave me to be able to have a faster recovery from my voice. Anyhow, I'm not feeling well today and the past 3 days because I have had my my menstrual cycle, and when I have my menstrual cycle, it's just like so much, like like really much, and I'm still getting used to, with the healing and all. There's still that feeling of being choked, like something is like. So when I sleep, it's like 30 degrees, but I can't sleep nowadays, unlike before where I was having trouble sleeping. What else? Guess that's about it. It's just a matter of my energy level. Plus, I'm still waiting for the biopsy result, but of course, we're gonna think positively about it. Like nothing really that harmful. Always think positive. And what else? My weight loss isn't really that well. Like I really have to manage my food, what I eat, because it's just I don't know if I'm still trying to figure out if my metabolism is slow or fast, because earlier I was just sweating profusely, like I was so wet, like dripping, sweating. And that's not the sign of slow metabolism. It's something else. So I'm recording all my events and my body events, how I am, how it is. And after a month, I'll be seeing my endocrinologist again. And so far, it's gonna be managing it well. I'm feeling positive about, my recovery and all these things. I've also talked with, message online doctors, estheticians with regard to the scars, with regard to, talking about having a V liposuction or a chin liposuction, just so, again, the goal is to feel better. Um, um, Whether it's like internally or physically, to be able to go out and say I'm okay, I look okay, I don't I don't really mind the scar or what, but there are things that I also want to change over time. And I guess it all boils down to my weight, because if I'm overweight, I would also have difficulty breathing. So that's not good. It's because of my PVC. And, we don't want to continue having uh, cardiomegaly. I mean, cardiomegaly was supposed to be resolved once the thyroidectomy was done. And so it's like the goal is really having a better metabolic rate, that you can function on a daily basis without having so much to think about, even with the maintenance medication that we're having. So that's basically the goal that I have, most especially that I want to get back to training. I want to get back to my studies. I just want to be in the healthcare industry again, seeing patients and all, and also showing to patients that, even I get sick, but this is how I manage it. That's why I really want to be either an ENT or an endocrinologist myself, or an endocrinologist too, because it's like, I I'm like my best guinea pig when it comes to treatment and management. And I'm excited to venture into that field. It's not going to be easy, and this care won't make it any easier, but it's a challenge, and I'm willing to pick it up. I refuse for people to say, "Oh, you can't be because of this, that." No, I refuse to believe that, and I believe that I could be a better trainee, a better resident because of such an experience. But I do have to focus on my reviews, my studies, and taking examinations that would bring me towards the end goal. So, I don't think much about relationships and all, because it's like, how big is my plate that I have to think about relationships, career. I can only think about the things that I can control. Excuse me. And having a relationship isn't one of them. And you cannot force relationships when it's not there or something. It'll come, it'll come. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Then that's about it. Um, Life moves on, life goes on. You can just plan on the things that you can, and let go of the things that it's it's not helping you out. It's not um, letting you go through a life. Don't overthink about it. It's there. It's there. It's not. It's not. That's it. Right now, I'm just really focusing on my recovery, focusing on my reviews, and being hopeful of the situation. And also, in the other application, I've said about plans of touring some countries, and I'm gonna do it with my dad. So before I really like go back to the hospital or what, while recovering, I also want to bring my dad somewhere that he wanted really to go. He wanted to go to Jerusalem. Unfortunately, there's me going to Jerusalem when my dad is 85, I'm 45, and then there's this, bombings and war going on. It's just not that feasible for the both of us. So it's not feasible. It's not realistic enough to go to his dream place. Hoping for peace one day, maybe we can. But if we will start, locally, and then we've already gone to Boracay, so we've gone to Cebu. Um, of course, we'll be going to Manila because of, like when you're traveling, you have to go to Manila. He wanted to go to like a Japanese mall, so maybe we'll be go there. But we cannot just travel, like, oh yeah, because we do have two dogs, Shadow and Sunshine, and Sunshine is really clingy. So if we travel locally, we would think we can bring Sunshine. At least Shadow, he's social, so it's like we can leave him behind a dog hotel, and he'll be fine as long as he's taken care of. Um, but with regard to that, we have so much plan of. My dad wanted to ride a cruise ship. I don't know if we can for this year, but if not, maybe next year or what. But if it's going to be a cruise ship, I believe that my siblings would want in on the adventure. So we cannot just, okay, because if you go, then my siblings are, you too, you just, like, you didn't include us. So that would probably be a family affair. And so, um, here it is. Like, there's so much plan. The operation is done. It's just, going through life again and being hopeful of every situation that we would have. And that's how I want to care for my dad. And once I get to go back to training, additional upskilling, and all these things, I I want to be able to, work, or not work, like go back to training, go back to my education. And, when he's staying in a condominium or a hotel, I want him to be comfortable. So I want to have a good place for us to stay where he can enjoy the amenities. Like there's a pool, there's a lot, because he's able to move still. Plus, he won't be staying. Once I go back to training, he will be staying like with all of us, like going from one sibling to another. And we told him that it's better because he won't be bored in one place and just sitting around and doing nothing. So it's best that he could travel, he could go here. Even my nephew was suffering, like he like to visit in Australia, so he'll be visiting there probably with my brother. So that's gonna be his adventures. I just want him to have lots of adventure nowadays. Again, we would be downsizing because having a big house isn't really helping out. It's just you know the expense of maintaining a big house is so much that, for me, I would say, we could use that money to something else, with the money, instead of having the money go to maintenance and everything. So we will be downsizing, but just because we're downsizing, we're not starting something nice. We're still sexing something nice because we still want to feel that bouginess, like shang. You want to live comfortably. We still want to live comfortably, even if it's a small area. Um, I think, yeah, my eyes are tired because I've the 3 day cycle was really like so. Anyhow, that's about it for my update. I still get tired talking, so I don't want to talk in prolonged times. And I hope it gets better after a month. I mean, It's just 19 days. Like, I can't believe it's 19 days. That's why I still feel like there's like a tie here. Sometimes I feel like it's choking because it's really still not a month. So anyhow, yeah, it's a good Sunday here. The weather is not too hot, but the weather is not also rainy. So enjoy your Sunday, and God bless you all. Pray for you. Pray for the people affected with calamities and war. Pray for everyone. Oh, and by the way, I'm giving away 2 rosaries. I'm gonna show it later. I'm still feeling dizzy, so anyway, I'm gonna show the rosaries. And if you're interested to have the rosary, you message me your name, your address, and again, make sure it's just still in the Philippines. I can't afford, you know, freight outside the country. That's just too much for a small rosary. So as long as you're here in the Philippines, locally, I'll send you the rosary, and I'll be advertising, or I'll be uh, updating people about that here and the other application. And if you want it, again, you have to, and then once you receive it, you tag me that you want this rosary, blah, 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 and why you should have it. That's about it. Then you send me the video. You upload the video, and then something like that. So I'll show that rosary later on, so you can make a video why you deserve that rosary. So once again, for all Catholics, happy Sunday, and bye.